Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Small Potato Gaming. My name is Neil, and today we're going to be playing a game called Sine Mora EX on the Nintendo Switch. This game came out in 2017 for the Switch, but it actually originally came out for the 360 back in 2012. And we're going to be playing through this game's story mode today. This game story mode I think is around an hour to 2 hours. So I'm going to be playing through this in one go, and probably I'm going to be cutting this video into several parts. So let's get started. Oh, and before we get started, the story mode will have dialogues throughout the game. So I'm going to try not to talk over the dialogue so you guys can hear what they're saying. So let's get started. So we're going to be playing normal, no challenge today.
When you're born with the ability to travel through time, the first thing you must learn is that you cannot be in more than one place at the same point in time. Special though you may be, you are not immortal. You must give due consideration, not only to when and where you do things, but also what you do while there. The second thing to bear in mind is that your gift, like rage, is meaningless without power. Yet all power on Seoul lies in the hands of the Lail Empire. The Inkies have disregarded both principles. They labeled their rebellion an eternal war, though the resistance certainly failed to live up to that title. It all ended with the fall of Mirage Mountain.
So I guess this is like a flashback.
Cobalt King calling headquarters. 1200. 4. 76. 12. Beginning descent. Do you copy? Cobalt King calling headquarters. 1200. 4. 76. 12. Beginning descent. Do you copy? Copy that, 1200. 4. 76, 12, Cobalt King.
So I guess we're in a war.
Navigation says we're on target above the city. Counter-gravity anticipated. In 3, 2, 1, and it's a go.
So this is a tutorial. We move the L stick and we shoot with A and rotational gun L. Oh, okay, only in cooperative. Shoot down enemies to add time to the counter. If you get hit or collide, you receive a time penalty. Each stage has several checkpoints where the timer is reset. Your time mass will be stabilized. Your goal is to get to the next checkpoint. So basically, this game, whenever you get hit by the enemy, you don't really die.
Hit him hard.
Like the regular shoot 'em up. It actually allows you to continue. It's just that this game, instead of running on a life point, it actually runs on a time. So whenever we pick up, I think purple orbs, we will have time added to our time limit.
At 55. I'd rather not have to face them one-on-one. Copy that, Cobalt King. 20 and 22. There are 2 Merensteins at 55. No, 54.
So the special weapon is or sub weapon. It's actually used with the B button, and there's a number of special weapon or sub weapon that you can use. It's on the top right, and they're like bombs or laser or there's some. I think there's a drone. So I'm supposed to use it on this thing because it's a lot stronger than expected. So it works really well on bosses and special enemies like these.
That'll do it. Pack. Close up. Let's scatter this floating fortress around a little. Bellwether, 22 reporting. 21 and 9 have got my back.
Oh no, our ally, they're getting shot down. So well, let's go through the events.
Affirmative, 22. Time capsule active. Let's go.
So here it tells you that you can use time capsule and weapon shield incorporated. So time capsule, you can actually slow down the screen. It actually, I think in the arcade or the boss challenge, you can actually pick different weapon. It actually says that it speeds up your plane instead, so it makes everything look slower. And let's see. Use current time manipulating capsule to slow down the time around you. Yeah, so it speeds you up and then it will slow down everything around you. And we're supposed to navigate through this place. As you can see, there's actually a time gauge, a blue gauge on the top right, and you only replenish it when you consume, I think, blue orbs. So it's not a great idea to use it all the time. In this case, it's actually, I think, a tutorial, so it allows you to go through this whole place with just one go. And the name of this game called Sine Mora, it actually means without delay in Latin. I think that it actually suits this game quite well. Let's see, pick up the floating power of tokens. So as I said, the purple one is to extend the time, the coin is just score, green is sub-weapon, blue is replenish the time gauge, there's a triangle blue one with shield, and then additional time, firepower. So you are able to upgrade your primary weapon in 9 steps, which is shown on the top right, also above your time gauge. Primary weapon upgrades are permanent. If you get hit, your upgrade token will fly out. Okay, so you lose upgrades while you get hit. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to continue several times because I remember the bosses near the end are pretty hectic. So you'll see me dying a lot.
Much obliged,
most
Bellwether.
likely.
Cobalt King to headquarters. 600, 4, 112, 12. In position. Half near to launch.
Copy that, 600. 4, 112, 12. Cobalt King. Roy Granite has successfully dropped the nuke.
I guess that they dropped nuke or bomb. And we're flying into smokes.
The fourth Unity. 3 bombs killed 664,000 Inkies that day, to the elated cries of nearly 2 billion citizens of the Empire. But this is also where I lost my son. He was the pilot of the Cobalt King, the bomber that carried the 4th bomb, the one that never dropped. He did the unthinkable, unprecedented in the history of military aviation. He ignored his orders. According to the news, the co-pilot buried a bullet in my son's brain that very instant. An imperial father would have been shattered to hear of this treason and struck dumb with shame. Me, I'm just a collaborationist father, a secondary citizen who resembles an imperial father only in grief. I have not torn my clothes from my body in mourning. I have not apologized for the actions of my progeny. I have sworn revenge.
So the father is looking for revenge for his son because his son died in the war, which is pretty sad.
Moneta Point. We call it the Eternal War, but to be realistic, the bombing of Mirage Mountain all but wiped our nation off the map. Since the war broke out, more than 2 million Enkis have vanished without a trace. Imperial stormtroopers and collaborationist headhunters dragged them away, women, men, and children alike. The way we figure it, data in the Moneta research base might point us to their location and how we may be able to help them. We shall take every measure, no matter how few our numbers may be.
I really like the
It's
design of
Triad.
these planes.
We're at the rift. Beginning descent.
Good luck, Akita. Activity in the confinement area is about what we expected. I'll make a little noise to draw their attention.
Yeah, so as I was saying, I really like the design of this game. It actually looked really nice. I'm not sure if the recording is clear or more like is it crisp enough for you to see that it's really fluid, everything. So far, we're doing great, I suppose. I like how you don't die in one hit, because then it's a little more forgiving. Unlike the regular shoot 'em up where you have lives, and once you run out of lives, you have the game over screen or you have to continue.
I'll make a lap around the observation tower.
What is it, Ito?
Nothing. Sorry for the false alarm. Wait. Damn. How to sneak up on him? Akita.
Oh crap.
Do you copy?
Get the help.
Okay, so this boss, it's okay. Shoot missiles at me. So not too difficult. Oh well, I used my shield though. That afterburn will actually kill me, or hit me at least, and I will lose some upgrades. So again, engage up, and weapons upgrade. And I really like the art style for this game.
Damn it. Fuck. Die, you son of an ass. Akita. Akita.
Maybe I just censor those swearing out. So we destroyed the boss without any problems. And we're heading to stage 2.
I hope you die in there, Coss.
Oh, I think this is the father that lost his son. Oh crap. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, the landmines are actually pretty annoying. Oh, let's hope. Okay, there we go. Had to use half my time gauge just to avoid these landmines or mines in the ocean, not landmines. I really like the design on the planes, especially, and the boss fights.
I'm in the service tunnel.
So while we're going through the stage, oh crap! Let me pick up all my power-ups again. While we go through the stage, I am actually currently thinking of the next game that I'm going to be playing. I'm probably going to consider Gunvolt, or maybe the Mega Man Collection. If you have any suggestion, let me know in the comments down below. Even though this game is relatively forgiving comparing to other shoot 'em up, but it's still quite challenging because of the amount of bullet that flies at you and the amount of time and space you have to dodge. But that's probably because I'm not that great at this game. So I'm supposed to kill this thing, or the laser that will shoot at me, and I'm supposed to kill these laser turrets. Oh, so time has stabilized, and that's one of the checkpoints.
Peary, where are you, Peary?
Oh, he's looking for something.
I see your watchdog's awake.
Uh-oh. Another boss. I like how they introduce the boss like that. It tells you, like, literally, this is a boss, you're supposed to kill it. Ooh. Okay, not today. I think I can actually destroy those missiles, so they won't shoot stuff. Oh, dodge. We're doing not too bad. Not too bad. But I can never figure out which way that these lasers are gonna shoot. I think basically we just have to destroy all the weapons on the submarine. Okay, there we go. It's one more. I think we still have several left. boss. Hopefully I don't get hit by any of these. And I think we're done with the submarine.
Regis Peary, 8 Barracks Block 2. I hope my intel is correct. You'd better be in here. I don't feel like killing any innocent people today. Not that anyone in Okumono could even be considered innocent, hidden away so deep in the devil's ass.
Oh, he's here to kill somebody. It's kind of interesting how these are supposed to be underwater
I'll
barracks.
pay you double, you piece of shit.
I mean, wouldn't this be like super inconvenient?
Regis Peary was the gunner of the Cobalt King, 5th in a staff of 7. He wasn't my son's killer, but my revenge caught him up, as it did all other members of that damn crew. It took me circles to find him. The Empire cast him into Bokumono for rape. And for all anyone cared, he could have rotted there forever. The girl he raped was an Inky named Miriam Magusa, but her racial handicap was a well-kept secret. Should it ever come to light, she'd end up in a dirty, forgotten labor camp like the rest. So far, she's dodged suspicion. Imperialists are too half-witted to look beneath the surface. She was young and tough, but more important for my purposes, she was a pilot who could be politically compromised. I needed her to help me pay that bastard back for the death of my son. Peary wormed his way into her body. I did the same with her soul. I threatened her with exposure, so she stuck by me.
Okay, so we completed the stage. Hit ratio 96%, not too bad. For penalty, I assume that's probably getting hit 4 times. And we use 0 continue, which is good.